From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Friday, February 23rd, 2024. I'm D. Ray Knight. This is what's going on. The woman who was killed in a Wednesday night shooting has been identified as 25-year-old Esther Wolf of Rapid City. Police have arrested 23-year-old Ezekiel Mayweather in connection with the fatal shooting near Pine Street and East North Street. Mayweather was located during the ongoing investigation and brought to the RCPD's Criminal Investigation Division for questioning. Following the interview, he was taken into custody and arrested for conspiracy to commit a felony/first-degree murder. Mayweather is in custody at the Pennington County Jail. A former Rapid City TV news anchor entered a plea of not guilty to domestic violence charges during his arraignment in Meade County Court Wednesday. Shad Olson, 51, is charged with domestic abuse and aggravated assault, or, in the alternative, domestic abuse, simple assault, and an attempt to put another in fear of bodily harm. Olson pleaded not guilty to all charges. Olson is accused of assaulting his girlfriend in her home earlier this month. He remains in the Meade County Jail in lieu of $5,000 bond. His next court date is set for March 27th. Synthetic cannabis products may become a thing of the past in South Dakota. The Senate Health and Human Services Committee passed House Bill 1125 Wednesday that would make the sale of chemically altered hemp products illegal. State Senator Brent Hoffman says these products are a serious health threat. Caleb Rose, co-owner of Black Hills CBD, claims when the products are adequately tested, they are safer than regular THC. Rose believes this legislation will open the door to more CBD restrictions in the future, emphasizing this change only impacts businesses, not consumers. House Bill 1125 now moves to the state Senate floor. In news from the nation and the world, AT&T says the hours-long outage to its U.S. cell phone network appeared to be the result of a technical error, not a malicious attack. The Dallas-based company blamed the outage yesterday on an error in coding while it was expanding its network. It restored wireless coverage after the outage knocked out cell phone service on its network across the U.S. Outage tracker Down Detector noted that the outages began around 3:30 a.m. Eastern Time and peaked at around 73,000 reported incidents. AT&T had more than 58,000 outages around noon Eastern Time in locations including Houston, Atlanta, and Chicago. The carrier has more than 240 million subscribers, the country's largest. By 8 p.m. Eastern Time, the outage reports on AT&T's network were down to fewer than 1,000. The United States and the European Union are piling new sanctions on Russia on the eve of the second anniversary of its invasion of Ukraine and in retaliation for the death of Kremlin critic Alexei Navalny last week. The U.S. Treasury Department plans to impose more than 500 new sanctions on Russia and its war machine in the largest single group of penalties since Russia's invasion of Ukraine on February 24, 2022. Also Friday, the European Union announced it's imposing sanctions on several foreign companies over allegations that they have exported dual-use goods to Russia that could be used in its war against Ukraine. A private lander has made the first U.S. moon landing in more than 50 years. Intuitive Machines lander touched down Thursday, but left flight controllers scrambling before gaining better contact. Tension mounted in the company's Houston Control Center when there was no immediate word from the lander following the designated touchdown time. A faint signal finally was acquired. Once communication was improved, the company confirmed the lander was upright and starting to send back data. The landing put the U.S. back on the moon for the first time since NASA's Apollo moonwalkers. Your weather forecast from the Home Slice Weather Center. Partly cloudy, windy, and 53. Low tonight, 34. Saturday, sunny and 58. More of the same on Sunday with a high of 58. And that was your Daily Slice for Friday, February 23rd, 2024. The Daily Slice is a production of Home Slice Media Group, hosted by D. Ray Knight with Amy Rose. Executive producer Mark Houston. Engineered by Chris Jaquess. I'm D. Ray Knight. Have a great weekend.